I was interviewed a few days ago by Mark Glenn from, I think, San Francisco, and in his opening comment said to me, Imran, I believe that interview is on the YouTube, you can listen to it. Islam is the only surviving force in the world today, the last one standing up to those who would rule the world. I said, and he said, for him Christianity has fallen. I said to him, Mark, I don't agree with you, and the Quran does not agree with you, and the Prophet does not agree with you. No. The Quran makes a distinction between two kinds of Christians. Both are called An-Nasara. But in the first one, Allah says in the Quran, in Surah Al-Ma'idah, بَعْدَ أَعُوذُ بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, O you who have faith in Allah, لَا تَتَّخِذُوا الْيَهُودَ وَالنَّصَارَى أَوْلِيَاءَ, do not take the Jews and do not take the Christians as your friends and allies. Those who use the lazy man's methodology would conclude that the Quran is speaking about all Jews and all Christians. That's the lazy man's methodology. But those who use the correct methodology would soon realize that no, Allah is not speaking about all Jews and all Christians. Well, then which Jews and which Christians? بَعْدُهُمْ أَوْلِيَاءُ بَعْضٍ. Do not take such Jews and such Christians as your friends and allies, who themselves establish friendship and alliance with each other. Allah is not speaking about an individual Christian who is a friend of his Jew who is next door. He's talking about an alliance between two people. If you become friends and allies of that Judeo-Christian alliance, then Allah warns, وَمَنْ يَتَوَلَّهُ مِنْكُمْ فَإِنَّهُ مِنْهُمْ. You've lost your Islam. You've lost your Islam. You now belong to them. Too bad for those in Libya who join with NATO. Too bad for those in Syria who are joining with NATO. Too bad for all the Arabs who are beating the drums and clapping and clapping and clapping, who support NATO. When you reach into the grave, my dear friends, you will find out you're not the Muslims. This is the Quran. This is one form, one part of the Christian world with which we are not allowed to have any alliance or any friendship. This has emerged today in the Judeo-Christian Zionist alliance. These are the ones who control the US Congress. These are the ones who control the IMF and the World Bank. These are the ones who have NATO as their military arm. But then there's another part of the Christian world. The Quran points to it. In the same Surah Al-Ma'idah, where Allah speaks and says, وَلَتَجِدَنَّ أَقْرَبَهُمْ مَوَدَّةً لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا الَّذِينَ قَالُوا إِنَّا نَصَارَى. That you will most certainly find in time to come that those who will be closest of all to you in love and friendship and affection would be those who say, we are Christians, we are Christians. If that has not as yet fully emerged at this point in time, it's coming. It's coming. Who are those Christians that the Quran is speaking of? Prophet Muhammad ﷺ answered for us, and the hadith is there, that you are going to make an alliance with Rome. Who is Rome? If you say that Rome is the Italian city of Rome, and Rome is therefore Romans, I suggest you buy a one-way ticket to Disneyland. Room is in the Quran, not just the Hadith. When Allah uses the word room in the Quran, is He referring to Italy? To a city in Italy? Where has your intellect gone? To Hollywood? No. Rome in the Quran is Byzantium. It is the Eastern Christian Byzantine Empire which had its capital in Constantinople. The Eastern Christian is different from the Western. The Western has his center in Rome. He's Roman Catholic or he's Protestant. But the Eastern Christian does not even celebrate Christmas with you. He has a different Christmas. I think it's the 9th of January. Huh? 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it is. It's not 25th of December. That's what. These Eastern Orthodox Christians are to be found in Russia, are to be found in Eastern Europe, to be found in Greece. That's Rome. And the Prophet is saying that you are going to make an alliance with Rome. And so we're saying to you today from Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia that the religion of Islam is anticipating at the macro level in responding to what is happening in the world today, is anticipating a Christian-Muslim alliance that will stand up against those who are oppressing us in the world today. At the heart of Rome today is Russia. Oh yes, I know there are Zionists in Russia. Oh yes, I know there are Zionists in China. But there are Zionists in Pakistan as well. There are lots of Zionists in Saudi Arabia as well. And as NATO launches its wars to attack Iran, to attack Pakistan, where India is also going to play a major role in the attack on Pakistan, attack on Egypt, as NATO launches these wars, there is going to be considerable fervor for change in Eastern Europe and Russia. And so whatever continuing Zionist influence there may be will be overcome. And the Christian-Muslim alliance will be established. Already Iran has very firm and close relations with Russia. Already Pakistan has seen the writing in the wall, and Pakistan has applied for membership in the Russian-Chinese Pact. And Russia has supported Pakistan's application for membership. And I am confident that the Turkish people will wake up from their slumber at the moment, and that the Turkish government cannot continue to fool the Turkish Muslim people in supporting NATO in Libya and supporting NATO in Syria. No, that NATO cannot remain in Turkey forever. No. لَتَفْتَحَنَّ الْقُسْطَنْطِنِيَّةَ, said the Prophet ﷺ, means goodbye, NATO. You cannot remain in Istanbul forever. Goodbye, NATO. Perhaps it's going to be civil war in Turkey. But this alliance of Christians and Muslims is coming.